All right, this one goes out to all you folks interested in high-powered e-bikes. You're probably gonna have videos like this popping into your feed all week long because Magician has put their 72-volt e-bikes on Black Friday special. So real quick, let me tell you the deals they're offering, and I'll tell you why you might want a 72-volt bike. Okay, the first deal is on this bike, the Alpha. Let me give you a better look at it. Okay, this is the Magician Alpha e-bike. This is the step-through version. They also make it in a step-over version with the top bar if you want that. And the deal they got going on this right now, after you take into account the reduced pricing and the discount codes, mine is CC100. If you use CC100 at checkout, I'll save you $100. So after all that, you get the bike for $21.99. $21.99 for a 72-volt e-bike with big power. And to be fair, you got to pay tax and shipping on top of that, but still pretty great deal. And then on top of the reduced pricing, they're going to offer a free gift, and the free gift is a front basket that's going to mount right here on these front basket mounts. I wish I had it. It would be very useful, actually, and I'd like to show it to you, but free basket as well. I think it retails at, $200, $199 that you get for free. So you get a free basket, reduced price, pretty great deal. Now, the second deal I'll tell you about is on the Alpha Mini. So basically the shrunken down mini version of this bike here, the Alpha Mini. It's a 20-inch wheel bike, and I'm sure the frame's been shrunk a little bit to match the wheel set. But that bike, after reduced pricing and discount codes, again, CC100, take it down another $100. That one is $22.99. Again, plus shipping and tax on top of that. $22.99 though, and for the free gift, they give you a dropper seat post, which I believe retails $150 or something around there. So great deal on the Alpha Mini as well. I think those are scheduled to start shipping out in mid-January, but bikes like this Alpha right here, they are in stock, ready to ship right now. And I just found this out the other day. I didn't know, but as you're gonna wanna know, is they ship these to Canada. You can buy the Magician e-bikes in Canada. Quite often I get comments on my videos of people really liking bikes I'm showing, but then they're not available to ship to Canada. These ones are. Okay, now let me tell you the draw of the 72-volt bikes. Why would you want a 72-volt bike? The first thing I'm gonna mention is the acceleration. It just has a really strong pull, a surge of power. That's one of the most thrilling things I find about e-bikes is when you get that strong pull of power. And this has got it. It doesn't hit super hard off the line. It doesn't lift the front wheel in the air or anything like that. But 0 to 20, 20 to 40 mile an hour, 0 to 40, it has a really strong pull, and it's a really exciting ride. Night and day if you're coming from a, I'll say a regular 750 watt e-bike. Next thing that might draw you to one of these bikes, I'm gonna say, is the build quality of it. It's a really nice fit and finish, great frame design on it. It's all Bafang components. You got the Bafang rear hub motor there, big hub motor. I've seen this thing peak over 4,500 watts as a Bafang controller, and also a Bafang display, several different display options you can choose from. So all components that work together. You got a 4-link suspension with the D&M air shock right there in the back, torque or cadence sensing pedal assist, turn-by-turn navigation that displays on the bike's screen. It's a pretty nice build. And if that doesn't draw you in, maybe the speed will. This bike will go 50 miles an hour. I'm not saying you got to do that. I don't recommend you do that. But sometimes it's just nice knowing you've got that capability in your back pocket. If you get out onto a road or you need to get off that road in a hurry, you can run this thing up to 50 miles an hour. And it's a really smooth power and quiet power out of this rear hub motor. It's an in-runner motor. It's a different design than pretty much any other e-bike motor I've seen. And I think that adds to the quiet operation. And then it's got composite gears in there instead of the metal ones, so that quiets it down a lot. This bike is capable of some big time performance, but its looks and also its quiet operation make it able to just blend in with bicycles as well. And you won't forget the first time you ride a 72-volt e-bike. It's a different world. It's an eye-opener. If you've been thinking about joining the 72-volt bicycle arena, this might be a good option for you. But also keep in mind, this is a very big bicycle. It weighed, I think, 137 pounds on my scale. These big 26x4 fat tires, these are large bikes. But I think that's where the Alpha Mini comes into play. Everything's gonna be shrunken down, and someone of a smaller stature is gonna be able to ride it. I don't know the weight specs on the Alpha Mini, but I'm guessing that it should be a little bit lighter than this one. So 2 really great options. Well, actually 3 options, because they've got the Atlas bike as well that they sell. It's a mid-drive bike. So if you're interested in a mid-drive, you can check out the Atlas, and they're running a thing right now on their Facebook page where you can enter for a chance to win a free Atlas bike. You just have to go join their Facebook group, and then you go to the Black Friday event and put a comment on the discussion board, and that comment is your entry, your chance to win a free Atlas bike. So check that out. I'll put a link to it below so you can find that. All right, folks, well, there you go. Black Friday deal, definitely one to check out. If you were thinking about getting a Magician bike, now's probably the time to pull the trigger. Take advantage of the pricing reduction, take advantage of the free stuff. Make sure you use the discount code. Use mine, use someone else's, I don't care. Just make sure you get the discount. Make sure you get the bike that's right for you as well. That's all for today. See you in the next one.